Hello, my name is Zezan Murad and I'm gonna show you a slideshow I've made in C++ for my third assignment. So to start with, I'm going into the folder called testapp.h. This is to show where I've declared the different pictures I have, and here I've given them each a name, so I will use it in my other folder when I start coding. I've made, for my data, I've made an unsigned char, and for my text, I've made an off texture. For my alpha and counter, I've made a float, and for my pic, I've used an integer and unsigned char for my pics for all 10 pictures or images. So I go into the folder where I'm going to be coding. To start with, I have loaded all of my images, and then I go down and create this called data equals new unsigned char 400 times 400 times 3. This is pretty much where all of my data is contained. Then I use pics 0 for my intro, pics 1 for my old man, pics 2 for my dress, and so on. I use this to get all the values of my picture. Down here I start by creating a text.allocate 400 times 400 and GL RGB. I create a texture and then I allocate the space, which is 400 times 400, and then I add some color to it right here. And then I create a counter equals 0.0 and my pic equals to 0. Then I go down to my test add update where I say my off background is 225, and then I create my alpha plus equals 0.004, and if alpha is smaller than 4, then picture plus plus alpha equals 0.0. This is basically the speed of which I want my pictures to be fading in and out. Then I go down here, I say if alpha is smaller than 1. Whoops, this one over here, it says that alpha is bigger than 4. Sorry. Here it says if alpha is smaller than 1, then integer total pixels equals 400 times 400 times 3. The total pixel is pretty much the width times the height times the number of colors I'm going to be using. It's right here. So over here I say for integer I equals 0, I is smaller than total pixels, then I plus plus. Data, which is I, will be picture plus 1 modulus 10, because I have 10 pictures. Then it says I times alpha plus picture modulus 10. Then it says I times 1.0 minus alpha. This is pretty much my fading, so the picture starts fading in and out on each other. And then I say text load data, data 400 GL RGB. I go down here, I say void test draw, offset color 255, and then texture draw 0.0.400.400. That's pretty much it. I could over here have made some keys where if I press a certain key, then I could pause the pictures, or choose to you have to press a key to make the picture start fading or something like that, but I haven't really done it for some reason. But let's try to build and see how it goes. And here we go. Starts with my front intro image, and then it just goes, it fades pretty slow. I've decided that it has to have that speed because I want people to have the chance to see the pictures and study them if they want. Yeah, and that's basically it. So I'll let you see all the pictures. and all the images has actually been drawn by me, if anybody suspects me of taking this somewhere else, but they're all made by me. Yeah. And I've also been editing the pictures, like the brightness of them and how dark they should be, in computer, actually, in Photoshop. And I think this is the last picture, and it says Aalborg University Silham Discovering Talents since 1974. And thank you for watching. I hope you had fun watching this video.